Hey, what's up, YouTube? YouTube! This is your boy, Custom Girl 420. Alright, anyway, guys, as we last left off, I had to quickly look at a YouTube tutorial on what exactly I was doing wrong, and I totally forget. Well, one, I didn't know. I've never made plugins from scratch in Patcher. You might as well say I did with the patches I've created. But as far as like linking it to a knob, having this thing be all like extra and doing what it want. I don't know. Is this the service that needs to go? I was supposed to come here and hit continuous motion right here. Ooh. 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 Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I just figured if I say okay a couple of times, it would fix this, because honestly, I'm a little confused. Uh, oh, that's right. I forget it's this knob. It was being blocked. I had two knobs on. So basically, what I had to do was I had to come here, turn on continuous motion, and reason that we're using the envelope controller in order to basically send the modulation information to the EQ is I'm basically able to take this from right here, and this is like hang on. So sorry, I was rudely interrupted, but anyway, I noticed motherfucker ain't recording. All right. Anyway, it's not. So gotta make sure this thing is charging. So basically when we come here and we set this X mapping to X, and then we hit continuous motion, I'm able to basically for each articulation set out a specific value number correlating to that parameter's output and where it's being sent. And right now I have a couple of these, and I don't know, can I invert these signals? Like if they had like a little sign like where I can invert stuff, like dude, that'd be sick. Like where kind of acts like an actual automation clips linking, or not automation clip, a parameter linking. Um but anyway, I could just come here, copy a second one, and basically begin to bust those out. I don't even know what the heck this is. This is, what is this, knob one? So yeah, basically I would just come here and output or inputs. I would want X and Y, because those are two values that I'm going for, I guess. Input again, and global modulation Y. And global modulation meaning is in each articulation that we go to, it is faceted to be in correlation with that articulation instance. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Not really. I really don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm making this shit up. So with this one, I believe I have it set to And this is detached, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put this up here right quick, so that way I don't lose side of it. So I do have it set to its bottom function. Let me go ahead. I actually bring this on because I really do want you guys to listen. So what I mean by that is when I come to this knob and I tweak this knob, it goes all the way down to the bottom. Now I don't. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, that'd be good. So depending on this percentage, and I can just come here and hit Control C, and it copies that value, and it's 25% is the value. So we could probably get away with putting it to right there, and then coming to the second articulation, and we can stop it somewhere right there, and I want to stop it at the 25%. Control V. All right, so this is articulation 2. Articulation 2 now gets piped into the big knob 1. So let's go back to our mapping so that way we can see it. And basically take a view. Hold on. Okay, so I was talking shit. I guess I was on a completely different one. I don't know why I did that. Hang on, guys. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so these two are right here. Yes, so it's supposed to be output articulation 2. Get rid of this, and that was on 3. So now when I come back here, look at that. So now when we move this knob, and basically what we're trying to do with this knob is to create a bunch of sorts of phasing. And yes, we'll have other knobs where we'll link these individual values, like the not just the frequency curves of these, but like the tension on them and stuff. And we'll make a couple of variations between this, and more than likely I'm probably going to use them in unison with each other. How the heck do I just delete this dang thing, dude? How do I just get rid of this? Yeah, that one's not really cool. Oh, probably like this. Delete. You gotta hit the wrench. All right. So I'm learning how to use this portion of Patcher with you, but this is how I would normally go about doing something. Well, not with that. I would more than likely just link it to one of these and have that, or like a Fruity Love filter. Yeah, so let's go into articulation 2 and go ahead and map out the rest of this. I would like to stop that at 25. And what percentage are we at? That's negative 25 again. This is negative 50. So bam bam, whatever. So I guess it wasn't. Yeah, it is. It's paste 25 value. So it gets a little confusing right there. But now this is where I'll come here and I'll copy this. I need to go ahead and activate this output, so that way articulation 3 can send the proper information to this. And articulation 3. So we come to number 4. I'll paste that value in right there. We just leave that there. And then eventually we're going to start to go upwards with this. Yeah. And my bad if you guys can hear chatting in the background. I really, next time I'm gonna get a muzzle for them, and I'm gonna put them in their cages so that way you can't hear them. And no matter how loud they scream, they won't be bothering us. They're animals. So now back to articulation 5. We're gonna leave that right here. And basically I'm just going up halves like that. Copy this value. Let's just go ahead and activate all these. So 5. And then I want to do outputs control 6. Output control 7. This should be all of them. Let's just go ahead and activate all these guys so that way I don't have to keep pen sniping, because that is rather annoying. Let me let my dog out as well. all this looks like here. So I know this looks confusing. It's really not, especially if you're watching me go through this like as a whole together. Rather simple. The whole concept behind this, but you can get it to be complex by adding other effects. Like let's say if I put a distortion and maybe like a high pass sweep or a low pass sweep, like you can begin to play with it, and then you can just basically patcherize like other sounds with this, like just skim through your other sounds that you have in this, and yeah, basically get stuff done. I probably should have actually opened this up in the insert plugins. I don't know if I'd recommend doing it. Well, I guess yeah, this is the insert plugin. Okay, cool. This is the original one, so we'll just go ahead, patch that out this way, and silence that for right now. Actually, let's just go ahead and get rid of that connection. Get rid of all that connection to as a whole, as I really don't want to have to deal with it making noise. So I believe this is in filter 1. Okay, so yeah, it's for that sound right there. No. So we haven't really started to play with it. So we're on 5. 5 has been up there. So we're just gonna go ahead and paste. We're gonna move this guy up here, and then we're gonna go down to 7, and this should be the last one that I need for the last value. And I'll just have that one. Well, not all the way up. I really don't want to play with those. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and open this up, and let's see what this this curve's looking like when we bless with the knob. See if it's yeah. And I'm gonna actually change the preset because I would like something that's gonna be like a little more staccato. Like, you see what I mean? So, and we can intensify that by making the notches even stronger. We can also change the EQ curves on these. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And the reason that I'm actually even doing this in the first place is because FL Studio really doesn't have a lot of phasers, and ever since people started using Patcher in a sense to start creating their own plugins, which I don't even know how long that's been a thing. I always had this idea of like, yo, let me just go ahead and make a bunch of phasers and like custom flangers and stuff like that, and really put like a lot behind the hood. So it's like it's your sound design, and basically you're thinking of really creative ways to use stuff where you're like having like one knob motions to mess with it. Let's go ahead and put down some sounds for the tutorial sake of continuing this. Whoa, I don't know how in the world I got down there, but forget FL Studio has like 500. I think it's control this centers. Nope. All right, whatever. That's cool. Let's copy, bam. We're going to do this. I know, guys, bear with me. I know it's completely ugly sounding. But we're building the thing, and I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna have to clip this into multiple things here. I'm not feeling like the best today. Like, my stomach is really feeling like kind of shitty. No cap. No cap. So I'm pretty sure that should be out there. Let's go into F5. Mess around with the modulation of this. I really do want to build like a plenty more of these. Kind of cool, you know. It's pretty phasery sounding in my opinion. There's plenty more that I want to do, but just bear with me, man. I gotta let my stomach rest, and also I don't even have my typical headphones that I use for this. For some reason one of them has blown out, so I'll probably be back in like 30 minutes, and we'll go ahead and further elaborate on this sound design or this plugin design tutorial.